Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm sharing my top cream and liquid eyeshadow products. I actually get really into like eye cream products for the summer because I feel like they're so easy to apply. They last throughout the day, especially in the summer months, you know, where you're gonna get hot and where you don't want your makeup to just kind of melt off. So I tend to use more cream and liquid eye products during those times. I think I maybe have like 8 or 9 eye cream products that I want to show you. Some of these products are going to be on sale during the Sephora spring sale, and that's going to be April 1st. So if you're a beauty insider, you'll be able to get a discount on those items. So before we get into it, I do want to say if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to be here and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I put out new content. And at the end, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps my channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my favorite cream and liquid eyeshadows. Okay, so let me start off by saying that I have a lot of shades in the different brands that I'm going to show you. I'm only going to show you maybe 2 to 3 shades of each product because I want to do swatches. I really can't go in and do all swatches because this video would be like forever. I just want to focus on formula, finish, you know, that kind of stuff. So let's start off with Charlotte Tilbury. Now, Charlotte Tilbury rarely goes on sale. If you do get a discount, it's usually like 10% off her website. But during the Sephora spring sale, you're gonna get a discount. So I would definitely buy these if you want them. I would buy them during the Sephora spring sale that's gonna be on April 1st. Like I said, I'm not gonna swatch every single one of them that I have, but I pretty much have every shade except maybe like 2, and they're usually the lighter shades. I usually don't go for like a really light pink or like a light yellow, like champagne yellow. I usually don't go for those type of shades. I usually go for something that has a little bit more oomph to it, like bronze and copper and green and blue and, you know, all kinds of colors. So yeah, I really don't do the light shades in the cream shadows. So we're gonna start off with Charlotte Tilbury. They come in these little pots. Every single shade that she comes out with in this is gorgeous. This one's called Rose Gold. This one is like perfect for summer. These are super, super creamy. They're gorgeous on the eye. It looks light here because the light's on it. I'll bring it back a little bit so you guys can see, but it's really pretty. These last all day on my eyelids all day long, and I love them. I have used the heck out of this one. I've used so much of that one. This one is called Bet or Betty. Either way, it's B-E-T-T-E. So this one is gorgeous because it's more of like a kind of like a bronzy shade with a little bit of like gold in it. These aren't sparkly at all, guys. There's no glitter in here. So when you put them on, they go on so creamy and smooth. They have no glitter particles. They just look gorgeous on the eye. Charlotte Tilbury has some wonderful products, but those eyeshadows, those cream eyeshadows are some of the best. And like I said, take advantage of the discount when the sale comes. It's gonna be a really good deal. Now, I'm not going in any particular order, guys. I'm just showing you the ones that I really like. So there's not one that's ranked #1 or anything like that. I'm just showing you them all because I love them all. All right, so the next brand is Kvd Beauty. Now, I just recently found these at my local CVS, and I hadn't really heard many people talk about these, but these are, oh my gosh, these are so pretty on the eyelid. They're called Flower Chrome Crush. So this is the packaging. So they look kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury packaging, you know, that little pot. The inside has like this little piece of plastic. I think it's just to keep that pigment pressed, and not only that, to keep it from drying out. So that is what the pigment looks like, and I've used this one already before. This one's actually called Topaz, and I'm just going to use a brush. I was using my finger, but I think it's going to be easier for me to use a brush. Most of the time you'll use your finger with these. They're easy to apply, but if you have nails like I do, I usually just grab a brush. Oh my gosh, these are so stinking beautiful. Now I'm going to say this, if you don't want to spend the money for the Charlotte Tilbury, even with the discount, I would definitely pick these up because these are a lot cheaper and the formula is almost similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. So that is Topaz. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my gosh, so beautiful. So these don't have glitter particles in them either. They're so gorgeous, and they really go on very smooth and pigmented. I'm gonna show you another color that I love that I used recently. This is a color that I used recently. It's called Prism. Look at that. They do look like they have like a little bit of a creamy consistency, but they are powder too. So it's like a cream to powder type thing. I will say with this one, you do have to build it up if you're using a brush. I think with your finger, it's gonna go on a lot more pigmented, but with the brush, I do have to build it up. That's Prism. Look at that. So pretty. I wore this the other day all over my lid, and then I just put like dark gray on the corners, and it looked like a beautiful like blue gray smoky eye. I love that shade. Okay, so on to the next brand, and these are from Rms Beauty. I think I showed these in a video that I did where I either was showing you that I purchased these or where I was doing an eye look with these. Either way, I'm gonna show you how beautiful these are. Now, these are very pigmented. A little goes a long way. I love that. I love that they're very pigmented. They also come with like a little tool, kind of like those tools that go on a toothpaste tube where it'll kind of just wind down and then push the product. I thought that was pretty unique of them to do that. So what I like to do is I only like to squeeze out just a little bit or take my brush and run it on top of the tube and then get the product. I don't like to squeeze it too hard because all that product will come out. So you want to make sure that you're squeezing it very gently. I apply almost all these products with a brush, but you can use your fingers and get the same effect. This is Spark. Look at that. That is such a beautiful bronzy shade. Now it is bronzy, but it's kind of like a red bronze. I don't know if you guys can tell. See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta just be careful because it'll all come out like that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use that on the swatch. That's the only thing bad about these is they will ooze out. I even store them like this in a little container. I store them upright because I don't want them to lean over and then ooze out. So this one is called Blaze. This one right here, where you see a lot of the product. It's a very like taupey purple shade, and this is gorgeous on the eye as well. Oh my gosh, these are just so beautiful. But Rms Beauty is a clean beauty brand, but they have a lot of really nice products. I remember I used to buy Rms Beauty bronzers and stuff like that, which they do have a lot of beautiful products, but I just find that I like some other products better. But these eye cream shadows, oh my gosh, so good. They blend really well. When you put them on, they don't dry so quickly that you can't blend them out, which I love. I do like for it to have a little bit of movement so that I can blend it out and, you know, make it look more seamless. So another brand that I love is the Sydney Grace brand. Sydney Grace has beautiful shadows, but they also have some really beautiful cream eye products. So I'm going to show you two shades. These are also a squeezy tube. These don't ooze out like the RMS do. The RMS, I don't know what it is with those things. They will ooze out on you and then they pull out too much product. This one that I'm going to show you is called My Bond. It is like a duochrome, so it has like some bronze, but it also has like a little light, like maybe greenish tinge to it. This one does have like micro glitter in it, but it's still super gorgeous. You see it has that little has that little green tint to it when I move it, but it's really bronze when you put it on the eye. So if you look at it this way, it's bronze, but then if you're moving, it'll show the little green in it. So it's like a duochrome. But yeah, it has micro glitter in it. You can't really tell, honestly. It's a very fine micro glitter. And these last all day too, guys, and they're so easy to blend. This one's called Starry Night. It's also a duochrome. So this one is more like green and then it turns kind of bronzy red. Do you see that? Most of the Sydney Grace cream shadows are going to be duochrome. There are some that aren't, but for the most part, most of them are, which doesn't bother me. I love duochrome. So that's Starry Night right there. I recently purchased these cream eyeshadow sticks at Ulta and they're by It Cosmetics, and oh my gosh, these are so pretty on the eye. The formula is amazing. It lasts, it doesn't move. I think they're supposed to be like waterproof too, but they're called the Superhero No Tug Eyeshadow Stick or Shadow Stick. And I only have two shades, but I plan on getting more of these. I have Tenacious Tawny and I also have like Super Slate. I think that's what it's called. I can barely see the name on here, but I know it's the slate color. These are super creamy. So you can see they're pigmented, they're creamy. They have this beautiful formula to them. They last really well. It's this one right here, guys. I tried to clean this off, but it didn't come off as easy. But anyway, this is the shade. It's not even like gray to me. It's more like a taupe. That's the shade that it looks like to me. It kind of looks like the Bet shade by Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah, it looks a little bit like it, but it's a really pretty shade. They also are very easy to apply. You can go directly on your eye with the stick, or you can actually use a brush or your finger, however you want. And let me show you this one. Now this one's a matte shade, but oh my goodness, when you put this on, this Tenacious Tawny is like gonna be the perfect shade for like a summer look, and it's very matte. But that's it right there. Isn't that beautiful? Very easy to apply, like I said, just a really, really good product for the eye. And it's true, they do not tug. They don't pull on your eyelid. They're not hard to blend, so love these. All right, so I'm gonna show you two products that I love that it's a liquid eyeshadow from e.l.f. e.l.f. has come out with glitter liquid eyeshadows. They also have the metallic liquid eyeshadows. So I grabbed two. I grabbed the glitter one and a metallic one. If you haven't tried these, guys, you have to, because they are super affordable and they're beautiful on the eye. They're easy to apply. I mean, the formula is amazing. It's amazing for them being like, I think these are like $3 or $5. So yeah, the formula is outstanding. Here's this one right here. It's a metallic and this one's a glitter. And the glitter is not like overpowering. It has like a really pretty amount of glitter in it. So it's not super overpowering, which I like. I like being able to add this and use it for a day look, and it won't be like too much. They're very, very pigmented. Like I said, easy to blend, just beautiful, affordable liquid eyeshadows. The next brand is Kvd Beauty. Now, these were a hot commodity, I want to say a few months ago. I guess TikTok made them really hot, but from what I know, they're still in stock and the brand's still making them. So these are called the Dazzle Sticks. Now, these are really glittery, but they're not chunky glittery. They're really pretty and sparkly on the eye. This one right here is called Force Field. So this is what the packaging looks like. This is more like a lipstick type packaging, and that's where the product is. To me, this makes it a little bit more difficult to add on the eye. I feel like I don't have a lot of control with this type of packaging. So I like to go in with a brush, but that right there is Force Field. Sorry for the swatches, guys. I can't take them off my hand, but it's that one right there. It's Force Field. This one right here is called Electric Volt. This is a really pretty gold shade, just gorgeous. It has a little bit of duochrome to it. It looks like it has maybe a little bit of light green, but the predominant color is gold. So the last products I want to show you are the Danessa Myricks products. These are very intense. So these are something that I would actually wear like out. I wouldn't necessarily wear these during the day because they're very intense, but you'll see how intense they are. And these aren't just duochrome, these have like that prismatic effect to it. So this top one is called Mystic Fire and the bottom one is called Lover. They have like this prismatic effect. I don't think you could tell close up. I'm gonna try to show you like from far away. You still can't tell. These are so pretty, guys. I'm such a huge fan of the Danessa Myricks line, but yeah, these are gorgeous on the eye. Now, I do want to mention that all of those eyeshadow products are easy to blend. They give you enough time to actually blend the shadow out. I will say with the liquid shadows, you don't have that much time. You really have to get in there quickly and blend because they tend to dry a little bit faster than the cream shadows. So you have to really get in there and blend the shadow out. But honestly, to me, it's really not a big deal. So if you don't want to be rushed when you're applying it, then I would just go for any of the other ones that I showed you because these do dry a little bit faster than those. All right, guys, I've shared all of my cream shadow and liquid shadow products with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Take care, and we will see you guys on the next one.